at the beginning, at least for me, I was completely unaware of this idea of pride. I remember when I first read the chapter on twos in the Enneagram, I was relating to a lot of it until it got to this point about giving to get, remembering somebody's birthday because you really want them to remember yours. And I said, oh, that's ridiculous. I never give to get. I'm just the most helpful giving person in the world. I mean, I know dozens of people who couldn't survive without me, kind of thing. Where's the pride?
Where's the pride in that?
I don't see any pride in that, do you? Yeah. So I think it's part of the path, understanding this is to realize that in fact there is a lot of pride in a statement like that. You ask about our own needs. I remembered a story. This is a few years before I even learned anything I even knew about the Enneagram. I was in therapy, and I don't remember the situation, but my therapist looked at me and said, well, what does Michael want? What does Michael think about that? And I literally almost turned around and thought maybe there's somebody else in the room. And it never dawned on me to consider that I might have a point of view in whatever the conversation was that we were having. I obviously was talking about a lot of other people and what they needed or what I thought they needed or wanted or what have you. I at least feel I have a lot of needs that aren't met. So it feels like good to have somebody attempting to be attentive to my needs, but then I get pumped up and try to do more for them. You know what I mean? That doesn't work after a while. So receiving is something I think as I've become more aware of my habit of mind, something I've worked on, kind of being gracious when somebody wants to give something to you, accepting it, and leaving it at that. There's this feeling, I think, that twos have that they can get whatever they want from people. And if it doesn't work at this approach, you try this approach. If you've given this and you didn't get what you needed or get the result you wanted, you try this. And it's a real belief that, and obviously that's very manipulative, but twos don't see it that way. They just say, well, I just must not have given the right thing, so I'll give something else until it works the way I want it to work.